Good afternoon, everyone. Friday, about 2 o'clock, March 27th. I hope you're having a great Friday and looking forward to a good weekend. I hope your families are all doing well and staying healthy. I know this is getting really stressful for some of you every day for a variety of reasons, but we're going to get through this. We're going to keep plugging forward. A lot of good things happening, so we just got to keep our eye on the positives and work our best together to make it through those tough times. A couple of shout outs before I give you some updates here. Just again, our board members, our cooks, our office staff, custodians, paraprofessionals, teachers, transportation people, anyone else I may have forgotten. Great job this week. We had a very successful week, both in the teaching side of it and getting some things finished up in our building, even though we tightened down who's coming in and out. We're still getting a few things taken care of here that we're in the middle of. And food that we're getting out to people, classroom materials and such. The need continues to grow. I think we've doubled our food deliveries from about 25 to a little over 50 this week. Actually, I think we're close to 70 now as the day is ending for next week. But I'll talk more about that in a minute. But again, just a great job to everybody involved. Want a special thank you out to 3M. Got contacted by them this week. They donated us 5 new Chromebooks that we're going to use specifically for our 4K program. Try to get some connectivity going out to some of the kiddos that don't have computers and stuff at home yet, and be able to use those in the future as well, hopefully when we come back to school. So thank you, 3M, for your donation of those Chromebooks. Probably one of the biggest things to update you on, we are going to reopen our child care center, our early learning center, on Tuesday, March 31st. We've done a lot of discussion, had a lot of different conversations, and after careful consideration, we're going to reopen. The state had said initially, let's keep them open, let's do what we can. We decided to close it with everything else at school. We've gone through, we've completely cleaned the 2 classrooms that we use for the daycare, head to toe sanitized, and it's ready to go again. So based on the needs of our community and such, we are going to reopen that starting next Tuesday. We were at capacity basically when we had to close school down for that program, but some families are going to keep their kiddos home at this time. So that means we have currently about 16 openings for next week as we get started in the daycare for during this emergency period. We'll hold the spots for those that were part of the program before we went into this, but during this emergency time period, we have 16 spots available, and we'll take anybody that is in need of childcare, starting with those first priority people, families that are working in the medical industry or any other fields that are identified as essential. Those would be our first people we'd take in and go from there. But if you are in need of childcare or know somebody who is, have them contact school and we'll help them out if we can. Again, that will reopen starting Tuesday morning, the 31st. As I mentioned earlier, our food program continues to grow. We can give free food, breakfast, lunch to anybody 18 years or younger. I really encourage you to take advantage of this. It helps in a lot of different ways for families. Like I said, we've doubled the program this week, and I expect the same to happen next week. So if you are in need and want meals brought to you, we can do breakfast and lunch for your kiddos. Anybody in the household under the age of 18 qualifies for those meals. We get federally funded for that, just like our summer school program that we ran last year. So you don't have to worry about qualifying or anything like that. If you need and want meals, call us and let us know so we can get you signed up and part of that program. Again, free for everyone. Everyone is eligible. I encourage you to take advantage of that at this time. If nothing else, it helps you not have to go to the store as often, limit your exposure. So let us know if we can help out with that. Educational programming announcement. PBS Wisconsin is starting a program as of Monday. They will offer educational programming both through their TV stations, and also they will stream it online. So if you're interested in that, let me switch my screen over here quick and I'll show you. I've updated our COVID-19 site to show that. So added a couple other things as well, so I'll flip to that page here in just a minute, and we will take a look. So PBS Wisconsin at-home learning, there's a link there now on our homebound education plan to take a look at that stuff starting next Monday. It will cover anything from English, social studies, science, and math, all grade levels 4K through 12. So if you're looking for some extra stuff for your kiddos to do at home, take a look at that. Internet service, again, continue to talk about the needs that we have. We're in a pretty good place for most of our people, but still have families without or with poor service. I've updated another link right here, offers for internet services and resources on the educational plan. Take a look at that. That's through DPI. They continue to update that. So again, I have to encourage you to call your providers. Now, I talked to a couple of different people this week, and I said, hey, did you call your provider to see if you can get better coverage? No, I haven't done that yet. You know, I said, give them a call. And at least 3 different people I talked to about that came back and said, oh, I was able to actually get better service, or I was able to redo my plan with no cost and get unlimited Wi-Fi versus having limits on it and so forth. So I really, really encourage you, call your providers, both for your cable, internet service, and your telephone or your cell phone service to see what you can get, because things are changing on a daily basis as far as what programs are being offered by different companies. Been talking about hotspots that we ordered to help out as well. We should have those early next week. We've actually changed the ones we were going to get. We're going to be really limited on the amount of data that they could use. We're going to go a different route. We're going to be able to have, for the same money, unlimited coverage for our data usage on the ones we purchase. So hopefully that will help families out even more. But those will be coming, hopefully, I'm going to shoot for Tuesday of next week. That's all I have. I hope you have a great weekend. Stay healthy. Enjoy all the quality time with your family. I know it's different than what we're used to, but maybe it's what we need to do to remember how important family is and how much we can really enjoy spending time with each other. Play a game, hug your kids, do whatever, but have a great weekend. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate all your support and all the work you're doing to help us through this. Hope we can provide that same help for you. Take care.